7:30 on KCOP Los Angeles, Channel 13, a Chris Kraft station. Channel 13 presents the following program in color.
Los Angeles TV 13, a Chris Kraft station.
Kate promotes family harmony to snare a marriage-minded bachelor. Petticoat Junction in color this afternoon at 5:30 on KCOP Los Angeles, Channel 13, a Chris Kraft station.
Monday, September 19th, Channel 13 brings you something good to turn to every afternoon with your favorite cartoon friends beginning at 2:30 p.m. with The Funky Phantom, followed at 3 p.m. by Penelope Pitstop. At 3:30 p.m. it's Bugs Bunny. Then at 4 p.m. join Popeye. At 4:30 p.m. Woody Woodpecker comes your way. And at 5 p.m. it's Heckle and Jekyll. Don't miss one moment of fun and laughter beginning Monday, September 19th, right here on Channel 13.
Stay tuned for Benny Hill. Tomorrow afternoon, Charlie O'Donnell, 2 o'clock.
Not very loyal. Good night.
Man's best what?
Welcome to Cinema 13. Join us tonight for Stuart Whitman and Roddy McDowell starring in Shock Treatment. And now, our feature.
This is the Channel 13 News Special Election Edition with Susan Shaw.
Good evening again, and what a night this has been. It looks like the real losers are the national pollsters who predicted a presidential race too close to call.
From Los Angeles, Newsline with Charlie O'Donnell. This is Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles. A Chris Kraft Industries television station.
Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
Channel 13 presents the 8 o'clock movie, featuring the finest in motion picture entertainment. Tonight, promise her anything. Tonight's presentation will begin in just a moment.
KCOP presents the 8 o'clock movie, featuring the finest in motion picture entertainment with fewer interruptions.
Saturday at 8, Deborah Carr stars in the thrilling conclusion of Barbara Taylor Bradford's A Woman of Substance. The Mechanic will be right back.
We hope you've enjoyed tonight's 8 o'clock movie. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 as Charles Bronson searches for a murderer riding to Breakheart Pass. Now stay tuned for News 13 next.
Our 8 o'clock movie presentation, King of Kings, will return in a moment.
presentation, King of Kings, will now continue. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation of King of Kings. Join us tomorrow at 8 for a ride with Robert Taylor in search of Army renegades in Savage Pampas. Next, join
Sunday at 6 here on Channel 13. KCOP Channel 13. Tune to KCOP, LA's premier movie station. Channel 13 brings you the finest movies on television. And this year, the best keeps getting better and better. Come
From Channel 13, Los Angeles, World Network News, with Susan Shaw and Charlie O'Donnell.
The accent was on Latin success stories as President Reagan had lunch with Hispanic business and professional leaders in Los Angeles today.
Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles. A Chris Kraft television station. From Los Angeles, News 13 with Susan Shaw, Nathan Roberts, sports with Mike Chamberlain, and Mike McKay with the weather.
Good evening. Welcome to News 13. Just ahead on News 13, the suspected prime triggerman in last month's drive-by massacre in South Central L.A. is under arrest. A little girl named Jennifer is safe after an alleged kidnapping odyssey. The future for renters in West Hollywood and Smokebusters, the Great American Smokeout. We'll have those stories. Mike Chamberlain with the day in sports and Mike McKay's Southland forecast when you join Nathan Roberts and me for News 13 next.
From World Network News, New York, this is Newsline.
This is Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
Don't look good, partner.
Beretta's back.
You got it.
Beretta, every weeknight at 7, only on Channel 13.
This is Channel 13, KCOP Los Angeles.
Coming Monday, June 22nd at 8, The Way They Were, starring Robert Reed. From They're Playing Our Song, Tony Roberts. From MASH, McLean Stevenson, Peter Strauss, and more great stars. June 22nd at 8 on Channel 13.
Sunday at 6 on Channel 13. Presented with fewer interruptions Friday at 8 on Channel 13. Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles. Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles. Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles, a Chris Kraft television station. From Los Angeles, News 13, with Tim Malloy, Wendy Rutledge, sports with Mike Chamberlain, and Mike McKay's weather.
Good evening and welcome to News 13. At the top of our news,
brush fires rage as temperatures soar. The red flag fire alert is flying over.
Every waking day brings news. In a community the size of Los Angeles, it's news that can change your destiny. We at News 13 concentrate on what affects you most, gathering news firsthand where it counts. We think it's important to bring you what you need to know.
I'm Wendy Rutledge.
And I'm Tim Malloy, and we have news for you.
I'm Mike Chamberlain with news and stories on sports.
I'm here to tell you all about the weather. I'm Mike McKay.
See us every weeknight at 10 on News 13.
This is KCOP Channel 13, Los Angeles, with studios in Hollywood and transmitters atop Mount Wilson, beginning another full day of television programming for your enjoyment. Some programs seen on KCOP are rebroadcast by means of videotape recording and film. This station is owned and operated by Chris Kraft Industries Incorporated and transmits on the assigned Channel 13 by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C.
Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, weeknights on Channel 13.
weeknights at 7 on Channel 13.
With Barney Miller, weeknights at 11 on Channel 13. 13.
They still say I love you.
Share a little foul play. Saturday at 6 on Channel 13. Channel 13, KCOP Los Angeles, LA's #1 kid station. This is Channel 13, KCOP Los Angeles, where you can see Tim Malloy and Wendy Rutledge weeknights at 10 on News 13. Premiering September 15th on Channel 13. This is KCOP Channel 13 Los Angeles, owned and operated by Chris Craft Industries Incorporated, with studios in Hollywood and transmitters atop Mount Wilson. Some programs seen on KCOP are reproduced by means of videotape and film. Join us when we return to the air at 5:30 this morning for another full day of television programming for your enjoyment. KCOP Special Presentation, featuring great entertainment on LA's #1 independent station. Our presentation will begin in just a moment. Our Sunday Film Festival presentation of The Deer Hunter will return in a moment. Our Sunday Film Festival presentation of The Deer Hunter will now continue.
Discretion advised. The Deer Hunter, Thursday at 8 on Channel 13.
Newsline sponsored by First Interstate Bank, the bank that's setting the pace.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tim Malloy. Coming up right here on News 13 at 10, another American is a hostage tonight. A school teacher snatched off the streets of Beirut by the same group that already holds 3 other Americans. In our area, a 90-mile-an-hour gun battle leaves 1 suspect dead and police searching for 2 others. That is near downtown. Another kid turns in her parents on drug charges, and school starts for many of LA's students. Please join me and Wendy Rutledge for these stories. A lot more coming up on News 13 right after the movie.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Wendy Rutledge. Tonight on News 13, we'll tell you about a hot new TV battle in town.
All of the people in this audience, at least most of them, are feuding with each other.
Newcomer Oprah Winfrey battles every afternoon with Phil Donahue as the talk show wars heat up. Credit card wars make plastic money easy to come by, but you may be surprised how much it can cost you. And a look behind the Southland real estate boom to a logjam for loans.
Have you ever had anybody call and say, my God, my deal's going to fall through. Hurry up, I need my loan documents. At least 3 times a day.
More on these stories and all the news coming up right after the movie on News 13.
LA is making the switch beginning Monday. Days and nights, Tuesday at 8 on Channel 13. Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
Season's greetings from all of us at Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
It's that wonderful time of year again.
When we can take a moment to wish you and your family
joy and a safe and healthy holiday season.
So from all of us at News 13,
Happy Holidays, everyone!
This is KCOP Channel 13 Los Angeles, owned and operated by Chris Craft Industries Incorporated, with studios in Hollywood and transmitters atop Mount Wilson. Some programs seen on KCOP are reproduced by means of videotape and film. Join us when we return to the air at 5:30 this morning for another full day of television programming for your enjoyment. We hope you've enjoyed Run Silent, Run Deep. Now stay tuned for Tim Malloy and Wendy Rutledge on News 13 at 10. It's the right news at the right time. We'll return in a moment.
Our 8 o'clock movie presentation of The Thornbirds will return in a moment. We now return to our 8 o'clock movie presentation of The Thornbirds.
Welcome to LA Theater. Tonight, jet back to the Jazz Age with Janet Leigh, Lee Marvin, Peggy Lee, and Jack Webb in Pete Kelly's Blues.
KCOP presents The Movie Arcade, featuring great entertainment on LA's #1 movie station. Today, our presentation will begin in just a moment.
Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles, where you can join the cat and mouse capers of Tom and Jerry weekday mornings at 7:30 and afternoons at 2:30. Or in Oh God Book 2, Saturday 3 on Channel 13. Channel 13, KCOP, Los Angeles, LA's #1 kids station. All your favorites when you join the adventure weekday afternoons on Channel 13. Superman, Tuesday at 8 on Channel 13. October 3rd at 6:30 right after Cosby on Channel 13.
Star Trek, The Next Generation. The spectacular 2-hour premiere is September 30th on Channel 13.
Stark in the Channel 13 newsroom. Coming up tonight on News 13 at 10, it flies. The stealth bomber clears a major hurdle, but we'll tell you why some critics are still likening it to the Batmobile. We'll tell you why being poor in this country means you're much more likely to die from cancer. And we'll tell you about a Soviet rock star who is being called crazy in his own country, but hopes to make it big in the U.S. These stories and more coming up tonight at 10 on News 13, right after the movie.
Tonight at 11 on Channel 13.
Because the kid is never the one that wants to get into it, it's the parent.
The bright lights and a child star. Is it a dream come true or a nightmare in progress? Hello, I'm Lynn Marvin in the Channel 13 newsroom. Tonight, a special report will tell you what it's like to have your child become a star, and we'll explore some of the danger signs along the stairway to stardom. That's tonight on News 13 at 10, right after the movie.
Our best wishes for a healthy and happy Passover from all of us at Channel 13 KCOP, Los Angeles. Channel 13 KCOP, Los Angeles. From Los Angeles, Tim Malloy, Wendy Rutledge, Mike Chamberlain, Mike McKay. This is News 13. Channel 13 KCOP, Los Angeles. From Los Angeles, Tim Malloy, Wendy Rutledge, Mike Chamberlain, Judy Jernad. This is News 13.
6 deadly tornadoes spun out of the Rocky Mountain.
Channel 13 KCOP, Los Angeles. From Los Angeles, Tim Malloy, Wendy Rutledge, Vic Jacobs, Judy Jernad. This is News 13.
And good evening, everybody. In 26 days, Americans will select a new president. And tonight, the two men who want that job met again.
From Los Angeles, Tim Malloy, Wendy Rutledge, Mike Chamberlain, Judy Jernad.
Angeles. This is News 13.
There are signs tonight that we may be headed toward another bloody summer in Los Angeles. Police still are searching for the gunman in last night's shootout in southwest Los Angeles. 2 people were killed and 3 were injured. May keep them in prison.
From Los Angeles, this is News 13.
Today was sentencing day for Zsa Zsa Gabor.
From Los Angeles, this is News 13.
Right, weeknights at 10.
The outlaw Josie Wales will return in a moment. We now return to the outlaw Josie Wales.
You're watching Annie, starring Albert Finney and Carol Burnett. Tonight's 8 o'clock movie will continue after these messages. We now return to Annie, starring Carol Burnett and Bernadette Peters.
Real News. Very independent. Tonight at 10.
Tonight at 7 on Channel 13.
Sport with Penny Daniels.
Today at 3 on Channel 13.
Show.
Tonight at 11 on Channel 13.
2 exciting episodes. Tonight at 8.
Show. Tonight at 11 on Channel 13.
On the World Champion Chicago Bulls, live Tuesday, November 26th at 7:30, exclusively on your very independent Channel 13.
Captain log, stardate 44664.5.
It's an all-new Baywatch. Wednesday at 8 on Channel 13.
Shift, Sunday at 6 on Channel 13. Tonight at 8 on Channel 13.
Tonight at 11 on LA's Very Independent. 8 on LA's Very Independent. At 9 on LA's Very Independent. Wednesday at 8 on LA's Very Independent. 8 on Channel 13.
No warning show.
Today at 4 on LA's Very Independent. Channel 13.
Guess who's got LA talking? And guess who's got them all? First, start your afternoon with Jenny Jones at 2. Then at 4, it's the man who speaks your language, Montel Williams. And at 5, it's a new generation of talk with Ricky Lake. Very independent talk on LA's Very Independent.
Just a moment ago, I said Tuesday, wishful thinking. It's Thursday night. Good evening, everyone. Air Force One is in the air right now, and in just about an hour, Bill...
You're watching LA's Very Independent KCOP. This is 13 Real News.
Good evening, I'm Ellen Leyva.
And I'm Ross Becker.
Live from the KCOP studios in Los Angeles, this is Real News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm
Tonight at 10:30 on Real News.
Now that you made it this far, you'll be able to do anything that you set your mind to.
They're called risk students, but they learn their lessons. Will state budget cuts bring an end to this valuable program? Also tonight.
The important thing for the United Nations is to be able to restore law and order.
A second night of attacks by UN forces on Mogadishu. And the cat's meow in Anaheim. For those stories and all the day's Real News, join us tonight at 10:30.
UPN 13 presents Teleplex at 7, featuring full-length motion picture entertainment on LA's UPN 13.
You're watching KCOP TV.
LA's UPN Channel 13.
You're watching KCOP TV.
LA's UPN Channel 13.
He turns snarling criminals into sniveling crybabies. Oh, no! The Incredible Hulk.
Today at 9:30 on UPN 13.
You're watching KCOP TV.
That's LA's UPN Channel 13.
Alan Frio, weeknights at 7:30 and 10, only on UPN News 13. The following is a sponsored program.
From the United Paramount Studios in Los Angeles, UPN News 13.
Our top stories tonight at 10:16. Families weep in court. Dramatic opening arguments in the Oklahoma City bombing trial. At 10:03, fear grips two communities, where young girls are the targets of attempted kidnappers. But first, another botched bank robbery ends in a shootout. This time, a controversial police unit is in.
From the United Paramount Studios in Los Angeles, UPN News 13.
Live from the United Paramount Studios in Los Angeles, this is UPN News 13 at 7:30.
Tonight, following the awards, the mysterious murder of a silent movie theater owner solved. I'm Bob Jimenez.
And I'm Tawny Little. Police make a double arrest, including a very unlikely suspect.
Also tonight, bank robbery or random act of violence.
Then he went behind me and shot some, and rushed over the thing and shot another person.
A man goes on a deadly shooting spree.
And you know about Willie Williams and Las Vegas, but now the council reveals 3 other costly career mistakes you might not know about. UPN News 13 at 10.
Little live at the Academy Awards, Monday, March 24th, starting at 4 p.m., only on UPN Channel 13. Strange Universe. Tonight, beginning at 11.
Broadcasting nationwide, including Channel 13 in Los Angeles. UPN.
This is KCOP TV, LA's UPN Channel 13.
Don't wander off. The UPN movie will continue in a moment.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation of The Usual Suspects. Now stick around for Blind Date. It's up next on UPN 13.
Now, live from Los Angeles, this is UPN News 13 at 10.
Good evening. I'm Tawny Little.
And I'm Alan Frio. Thanks for joining us tonight. An historic day stretching well into the...
You're watching UPN News 13 with Alan Frio, Tawny Little, Danny Romero with weather, and Newey Scruggs sports.
It's a terrifying...
Now, live from Los Angeles, this is UPN News 13 at 10.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alan Frio.
And I'm Tawny Little. The search is on tonight for the suspects in a deadly home invasion robbery.
You're watching UPN News 13 with Alan Frio, Tawny Little, Danny Romero with weather, and Newey Scruggs sports. Now, live from Los Angeles, this is UPN News 13 at 10.
Now,
Holiday fun up in flames. Campers scramble for safety. Crews getting ready for an all-night fight. We're live with the latest. And LA Cathedral ready to open, but not without controversy. We'll tell you why. Fill up, then blow up. A common mistake at the gas station that can kill. Plus, energy zappers. You won't believe the top 4 things that make you feel drained. UPN News 13 starts right now. A firestorm frenzy in Southern California. High heat and gusting winds fueling 3 explosive fires.
The big story tonight, ferocious flames tearing through canyons, scorching thousands of acres, homes threatened, and people told pack up and get out. Hello, I'm Maria Cuban, in for Gina Silva.
And I'm Kent Ninomiya. Now, a fire rips through the hills of Glendale, forcing people from their homes and swallowing up hundreds of acres. 6 feet deep and still raking in dough. Unit 13 shows you how dead celebs are pulling in post-mortem millions. Is your child a little overweight? How to help them slim down before it becomes dangerous. And pastries galore. Where to get decadent desserts for super cheap. UPN 13 News starts right now.
A fast-moving fire roars through the hills of Glendale, scorching 1,100 acres, forcing evacuations, and it's not over yet.
The big story tonight, bone-dry brush fuels the flames and pushes Glendale.
The sole survivor of a failed heist is forced by the police to put the pieces together. Kevin Spacey gives his Academy Award-winning performance in The Usual Suspects. We now return to Kevin Spacey in The Usual Suspects.
Extreme Dating UPN 13 tonight at 11:30.
What would you do if you were told you only had 7 days to live? That's what one woman has to decide, and fast. Angelina Jolie and Edward Burns star in Life or Something Like It.
My network TV is yada, yada, yada.
Hi.
Hello. My network TV is My 13.
How does a popular TV chef find himself in the middle of a turf war between 2 rival gangs? It could only happen to one man. Jackie Chan is Mr. Nice Guy.
Seinfeld, weeknights at 10 on My 13. King of Queens, weeknights at 6 on My 13. Monday at 7 on My 13. We now return to our regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
On the next, Seinfeld. Tonight at 10 on My 13. This is My 13, KCOP, Los Angeles.
Tips from the Nerd's Guide to Fitness. Always mix up your routine. Go Leonard! Go Leonard! The Big Bang Theory.
Weeknights on Fox 11 Plus.